teeth, that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
This weather's quite conducive for cooling the archive, and unconducive for me feeling my fingers.
I find your proposed time unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Hello, farewell. Thank you for this sufficiently compact conversation.
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche? I want more concrete answers related to that.
ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire. Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours. Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the Archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even... If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
No reason to reason with you.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Hey, Commander. Something tells me the Order won't be keen on letting an enemy...
Per that halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion...
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause us.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Yeah, these hues suit my complaint.
As likely as I find that theory, we have rules and regulations for a reason. We are at war, you might have noticed. Is this some kind of test? No participants or observants are permitted to discuss. You'll discover all you need once inside, after ridding yourself of your problematic. Was there ambiguity in my previous warning?
Commander, I'm glad you're just as keen on aligning with Auntie as I am. It's the right choice. What you see is what you get. I suspect the Order would have given you the runaround on a They're nice enough folk, reasonable or like, but they ain't equipped to rule. You saw how they could barely... Sure, the folk here don't seem to trust Auntie's choice. But give it time. They'll see the difference between freedom and complete domination soon enough. Just as Tau Ceti did. Would it really? She's a natural leader. Decisive. She ain't gonna consult an abacus, 12 charts, and 3 hangers-on before Listen, normally I'd take issue with one person playing Kingmaker. That is to say, you, and especially the Earth Directorate. But time's too short, and the stakes are too high for tribalism. There'll be enough time for that later. For now, we need to ally with someone who can defeat the Protectorate and we should move on, unless you've got something for me? If you say so.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's consul usurping the Sovereign's authority is it did not happen sooner. May all our endeavors...
You're cleared to enter. Go on in.
Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop the presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs. May all your problems
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Hey! Only security personnel. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
No admittance without the Artificer Laureate's permission. The presiding bishop is not accepting visitors at this time.
Please direct any inquiries to the Artificer Laureate.
A visitor? It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. What are you... Beckett. Another prediction that he hasn't seen fit to notify me about. A more cynical exemplar might posit his doing this to be intentional. If you're here, I imagine you aim to petition the presiding bishop for her support, which is hardly a surprise. She is the most important individual in Arcadia. Not if I cannot gauge for certain if you can be trusted. I cannot allow just anyone to wander into Ruth's quarter. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical... Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there. I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete.
We should collect Azza from the ship first. Unless you don't want the benefits of her inside knowledge of the cult.
The Chamber of Conflict Evaluation and Strategic Planning is currently off limits to non-essential order personnel.
Hello, stranger. Mercenary. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Any undue rage you note in my tone is not at all related to the recent coup in my beloved protectorate. I do so dearly love residing in a nest of traitors, waiting for them to capitulate, unable to aid my fellows at home. It is truly a wonderful feeling. I cannot leave. My sovereign-given task, but now it seems as if I must also bring the Protectorate into its own fold. One deed at a time, Philo. Hate is an inaccurate phrase. I find them arrogant and exasperating. I am here because the Sovereign has tasked me with bringing these wayward, pretentious Unfortunately, my time here has taught me that only mass death has the power to change the local hearts and minds. Perhaps enough will be alive to save after. I've proudly served the Protectorate my whole life. Now look at it. Traitors from without, traitors from within. That consul. I never trusted that miserable bastard. His betrayal is so but my hands quaver with age, and the Sovereign has tasked me with my own duty. I am not just anyone. The duty of, though I suppose it a mite strange that this task fell to me, is I'd urge the vehement tanning of any wayward body bent on disrespecting them, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness, slandering my beloved sovereign, following that feckless consul, makes my blood boil. I had reason to suspect the consul for some time. Some subjects had begun to doubt the sovereign's ability to lead, as his father had. But anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay, sooner or later. You may count on it. Listen, you. The Protectorate does not do delegation. Niceties are irrelevant, and likely detrimental to the task at hand. I am here to make the Order see the error of their... If my younger self could see me now, exchanging pleasantries with a mercenary in the heart of a nest of traitors. Were my life a serial, I'd say it was a mite contrived. Niceties are, though, which would now include the Protectorate at large. I fear it is not so simple, though many within the... They argued the losses we've suffered would not have happened if he could... Anyone who didn't side with the sovereign will pay, sooner or later.
The Scientician Surplus. No more than what you need.
Welcome to the Scientician Surplus. I am the Scientician in question. Any inquiries about the stock may be either you intend to buy or you intend to go without. It would be unethical for me to interfere with your decision-making process. It's there in the name, Surplus. Of course you would.
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Convictions are statements which promote personal and professional confidence and well-being, leading to 22 Interested? Before I can administer your conviction, I need to ask you a question. In what area of your life do you feel you need the most improvement? Personal or professional? But if you had to prioritize one area over the other, expand on that for me. You are a single gear in the grand workings of the universe, and should not expect to control all of its mechanisms or outcomes. Is that right? You'd be the... You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chats right this way. You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Kill you when we're only just getting... On the contrary, I need your help proving a certain... I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately. Moderate your volume, please! The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to... Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? One more thing before you leave. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure, and I'd like to offload some of this merchandise.
Weekly selection of mathematical.
Asa, you might follow a ruinous religious doctrine and be driven by irrational, bloodthirsty urges, but you're a rather effective killer, and I respect that.
That means a lot, coming from such a ruthless purveyor of death. Wish you'd let yourself really get into it sometimes, though. Get your face and hands drenched in blood.
That sounds disgusting, dear. Though I do appreciate the sentiment.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy. Who can say? There was no indication that I've seen. I've interacted with him on occasion. Seemed a decent, loyal sort. As interested as I am to hear whatever sorry explanation he has, not sure I'll be able to control my rage when I see him to ask why before I remove his spleen. Maybe I'll start with his gallbladder? No, I think it's gotta be the spleen.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I lived into a bit of trepidation afterwards, though.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Use caution as you progress. Please, keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning.
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
Yes. Show your work or shove off.
Resorting to violence.
Threat attack confirmed. Dealt with all of them. Oh, that was a close one.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount...
I can tell we have little crossover of interest.
I suppose I
Not
could
in the
spare
mood for a random
0.001%
interaction.
of my
Thank
daily
you.
cycle to say hello.
Do you see these magnificent weapons? They have the greatest destructive potential the Protectorate can bring to bear. Tell me then.
I have many solutions, but
Hello,
none for your
Labourers.
problems, by the look of you.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
Cause trouble and I will school
Happy
you.
to chat for
Chapter
0.07
and
seconds.
verse.
Oh, time's up. Bye.
Another object, just gone. Nothing should work.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the option. All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted.
But in a state far different from their original configuration. Fascinating. Oh, damn it. It's reverted to its previous state. Is it a failing of the device? Perhaps the architect imposed certain limits on the rifts.
There's little you could tell me I couldn't also
Fascinating.
tell you.
It's the
Architect above. That was incredible. That small, portable device. From observing how the device operates and how the rift reacted, it seems to be using some kind of energy burst generated by a magnetic field to re-deregulate the structure of the field around the rift. Truly an astounding piece of technology. That's quite ingenious. The rifts are unlike any other phenomena heretofore observed. We've still so much to learn.
would you consider allowing me the opportunity to open the casing? And thank you for the demonstration. It was most enlightening. You have given my team and I a good deal to think about. It seems rifts do not fit cleanly into our current understanding. I'm not sure how you got that, but treat it with respect. We must now endeavor to construct our own.
Please don't take me on a cotangent.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the Archive.
UNIAC has likely been sorting out their logistic problems.
This seems rather... Sorry to cut you,
okay?
off, but I'm
Seem
encumbered
off by a
with
few
various
decimals.
concerns of the existential...
Do I?
Don't. Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
A Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically...
Unfriendly company.
Next,
check it out.
Mobilizing.
Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law.
All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent...
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning. You are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and phrenologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law.
Unfriendly nearby.
Our system is the best anyone
Huh. Executed in accordance with Protectorate law.
Proceeding to attack.
Disruptive influences! Invasive elements!
Trust the plan.
Non-subject should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning, you are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects...
Yeah. Yeah.
You are approaching the Protectorate checkpoint.
Review?
Or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law.
Hey! Psst. We're stuck in here. They have the cage surrounded too. They always come from that big building across the street before they open the gate. They must leave a key in there.
Yeah.
Non-subject should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law. Warning, you are approaching a Protectorate checkpoint. All Protectorate subjects should prepare to be questioned, searched, voice analyzed, and chronologically printed. Non-subjects should prepare to be shot, stabbed, blown up, eviscerated, or otherwise executed in accordance with Protectorate law.
guess will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are relatable to me in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all. Don't be all full of anger now. Just leave. There's nothing even here.
Can you spare the Drenas? Let's see if they got the...
Proceeding to attack.
If you're weirdly...
Friendly company.
Pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be exiled from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are relatable to me in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all.
Mobilizing.
Don't be all full of anger now. Just aggressive.
We need to talk. Now. You're sorry. Don't think you can talk your way out of this. You don't understand at all, do you? The mission can... Fine, that's it. I'm done with you. I was hoping...
I'll handle this. It's a fight.
Thought you agents were durable. Catch yourself up!
Reasons... Did you need something? May the pla... We need to talk. Now. No, it's my fault for trying. Don't think you could talk...
Resorting to violence.
Enemy spotted.
That's not... I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up. Marisol, you're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful... Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here. I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Things were left in a...
It was somewhat complicated. Even by... Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied... I am Anaïs Bujold. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anaïs Bujold.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
If I'd realized this was a formal visit, I'd have worn my fancy killing clothes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Yes. With ample time to think, I've...
Really? That is,
The last 20 years, the Order needlessly, heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Ark. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command. It was a mistake. I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Hold on, did you?
I calculated what might occur if my work was completed. And there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending. Turns out a little knowledge is. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every I assume all my notes and calculations.
Anaïs, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was... The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. unorthodox notion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No, no. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol.
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests.
No, you should stay here.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice.
Detecting hostile intentions. Vitals critical. Don't become a statistic. Further damage, Commander. Commander! Swine. I will restore my life or event.
Continuing investigation.
Hostilities are afoot.
Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress.
Eliminated.
Radby Spireton was once the Order's headquarters on Cloister, afore all this.
Mobilizing.
Amplificator at ready status. Not without reviving me.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if you can reach it. Can't. Wait.
No. Let me know.
Help you with something?
I'll handle this.
Weapon ready, Commander. resorting to violence. You try to limit further damage, Commander.
Two.